Smoke.
Good job, Cami.
Someone from phone storage. Oh my god, what's going on? Am I having a stroke?
Potentially.
You smell burnt toast.
Give me a minute. Hey guys, it's Cami here. Welcome back to the Adamo Gaming channel. I'm back with a new loadout I think you guys should give a try. This loadout is a personal favourite of mine. I've been using it since Season 2 of Modern Warfare, and although I switch between guns often, this one is my most consistent. It's an old, reliable that never fails me. Whenever I'm down bad, I can pull this out and know I'll do fine. Today, I'll be going over my personal opinions of the two weapons, how they work well with each other, recoil patterns, attachments that are viable, and I will also be going over blueprint variants, as some do in fact change the weapon's appearance. Anyway, let's get into the video. So, the first weapon today is the M4A1. This gun has been consistently great throughout Warzone's life. People sleep on this weapon in fact. Whilst the AMAX has certainly reigned supreme and dominated Verdansk, the M4 has been hiding away waiting for you to pick it up again. Now most people will have in fact played with this weapon, and it is considered an average gun by the community, but personally I disagree. I think this gun is amazing and way above average. It has amazing bullet velocity, fire rate, and recoil control. I've never felt like it was the gun's fault when I lose a gunfight, and I find myself often outplaying the enemy when using this. It has such a great range that I can easily take on snipers with just an iron sight M4. Now, I know the community has been adamant on using the 3x scope for a while now, and whilst I agree it is great to use for medium to long range engagements, the M4 just doesn't need it. The iron sights are clear and easy to use. It reminds me of the Graw when everyone ran iron sights and got 200 to 300 meter kills consistently. I will recommend using this sight attachment slot for something else, but be warned that there are actually 3 types of iron sights for the standard M4. If you're the type of person to buy blueprints and have any for the M4, do take precaution and double check what iron sight you are going in with. Here you can see the 3 types. We have default iron sights on the left. This will be standard, so if you choose not to run a blueprint, it will look like this. In the middle we have the thick boy. This one I feel throws me off slightly just because of its size, but it does feel nice for medium engagements. Lastly, we have the carry handle variant. A lot of people in the community that love the M4 often ask for the carry handle variant blueprints. Whilst I agree it looks the best in terms of visual appearance, the iron sights can still be a lot more difficult to use compared to the standard default sights. Obviously this is a personal preference, but just be cautious about what you are using, as you don't want to throw off your game by pulling out a loadout with the wrong iron sights. As for attachments, I'll go over the ones I recommend, but this gun is actually really great at having the ability to adapt to how you play. It can be turned into an SMG with 9mm power rounds, or even a tactical rifle with the 4.58 10 round magazine. Anyway, let's move on to the MP5. The MP5 was king in the Modern Warfare era of Verdansk, and I personally feel it still is. Whilst others enjoyed the new content Cold War brought, they forgot about this gem. It was left to get buried by the others and slowly fell out of place, but recently, I've seen players bringing it back, which inspired me to also give it another go, and just like the M4, this gun just can't let me down. It has such amazing balances in terms of recoil, damage, and range. Again, this gun can be built to suit your playstyle, and whilst I use certain attachments, you might find changing a thing here or there might be more beneficial to your playstyle. However, unlike the M4, most blueprints stay true to the original design of the weapon. The only variant you will see is a strap on the side of the gun, which, in all fairness, I actually think looks really cool, and doesn't affect gameplay too much. Now, let's take a look at the loadouts. For this video, I was running the M4A1 and MP5 combo. For the perks, I was running the usual EOD, Overkill, with Ghost being picked up in a second loadout, and Amped. The reason I run Amped for this is because switching between the M4 and MP5 has saved my life in gunfights. Having that extra speed to switch between guns is crucial and something I highly recommend over anything else. For my grenade, I chose a Semtex, and I used a heartbeat as backup. Now, I know I said in the last video I was just going to stray away from the heartbeat, because I feel it kind of makes you rely on what that says as opposed to other sensors, but recently I've noticed less players using Ghost, so I just wanted to take advantage of that with the heartbeat. When it comes to attachments, for the M4 I am running a monolithic suppressor, stock M16 grenadier barrel, tac laser, commando foregrip, and a 60 round magazine. This has been the setup I've used since Season 2, and it hasn't changed all that much. I found myself consistently winning gunfights with these attachments. Now, if you choose to use a scope instead, a more meta-based M4 would be monolithic suppressor, Corvus barrel, 3x scope or sight of your choice, range of foregrip, and a 60 round magazine. The reason people choose this over my setup mainly is because of the movement speed and recoil control that the Corvus and Ranger grip give you over my attachments. However, I use this gun so much that recoil isn't an issue for me, and I generally use the MP5 for movement. Also, from the controller community, they found that the Corvus barrel is much friendlier on controller. Now for the MP5. I pretty much run the meta loadout. This consists of the integrated monolithic barrel, 5mm laser, Merc foregrip, 45 round magazine, and stippled grip tape. I've seen some people use the 10mm 30 round magazine, and whilst it does sound appealing to have the extra damage and range it offers, this was actually nerfed a long time ago and is no longer viable. You are actually limiting yourself by using that magazine. Now, some people switch the stippled grip tape for a no stock option, and to be honest, I do switch between this gun setup and a no stock variant, but lately I found this variant to work better in my favour. Okay, so now I'll go over recoil control for the M4A1 in both my preferred loadout and the meta version, and also the MP5 loadout with stippled versus no stock, so you can get an idea of what you'll be working with. So here I have my version of the M4A1. I'm currently in a custom game just to show you how recoil works. Now, damage values between multiplayer and Warzone are different due to body armor, but recoil is the same. So I'm just going to shoot this wall here without adjusting for recoil, and you can see it goes up and to the right. This is a pretty straightforward recoil to manage, not too bouncy, and the only adjusting you will need to do is a slight left towards the end of your magazine. Here, I'll show you what it looks like trying to control the recoil. As you can see, it's pretty easy and simple. I do, however, find in my gunfights my control of the recoil is better, just purely because my muscle memory kicks in and it's down to my reaction time, as opposed to actually trying to concentrate on keeping it steady. But either way, I'm going to equip the meta version now and show you guys what recoil looks like on this variant. I'll firstly show you this gun's recoil, then side by side with my own variant. As you can see, it looks pretty similar, up and to the right, but it looks like it has more visual recoil to me. Personally, it just feels a bit harder to control, but again, this is a personal preference and you might find it much easier than I do. So now I have the MP5, this is the no stock version. I'm going to do the same thing I did with the M4 and just shoot without adjusting for recoil. As you can see, it's pretty messy in terms of spread, feels quite shaky. The visual recoil is also quite strong with no stock. This is me trying to control it. Okay, so now I have the stippled grip variant. Again, I'm going to shoot without adjusting, then with, and then I'll show you a side by side of the stippled versus no stock. As you can see, the stippled is a lot easier to control, and personally, I feel that the no stock doesn't give me that much of a movement advantage, and I'd prefer having the better recoil control. In gunfights, I feel like the stippled helps me win a lot more fights, so I go for that. Okay guys, we're going to move into watching some clips now. The clips you're going to see are with my personal M4 build, the one I showed you, tac laser M16 barrel build. I highly recommend this gun. If you haven't tried the M4, then don't sleep on it, it's great. It's been an excellent gun to me and has a wide range of attachments that can make it work for you. The SMG MP5 is great also, and I just feel like it's so well balanced. So anyway, without further ado, here's the clips. Hope you enjoy, and maybe it'll persuade you to try it out.
I tagged him.
I mean, you're getting into the thick of it there, boy.
Yeah.
Focus armor.
Truck behind you, truck behind you.
Got one.
I can't see.
Got two.
Nice. Where's the last one?
Are we going for res?
I did
Got the
crack
full
one
kill.
of them.
Friendly UAV overhead.
Broke his armor.
Got him. I killed him. Oh, I downed him.
Guy nearby.
Thank you. Oh, I'm being shot at. Can someone get me? I'm right next to the buster.
I got him. You can res.
Go, Eliza.
Thanks.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Smoke.
Good job, Cami.
Someone from phone storage. Oh my god, what's going on?
What?
Am I having a stroke?
Enemy soldier incoming.
He's run back to the burger.
Someone just parachuted right next to us.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Where is he? Inside the oh, I see him.
He went to get his Oh,
Running
no,
across, he's
that's
running
another
across.
team.
Let's go push that. Fire stone.
It's
Oh,
two
there's no
teams.
buyers.
It's
Oh,
two
two
people.
teams.
But
Okay.
yeah. It's
All about the people who are also in here. So just remember that someone could come from behind.
Got one.
I mean, what? My sniper's not working.
Sniper's not working. Oh god.
Oh god. There's one to the left of the gas station.
Not anymore, there's not.
Well, I got one.
I got one.
Ow, ow, ow.
Got him.
Als ob du dort noch einer kommt.
Why do they always shoot at me?
They're both on the roof.
Yeah, should be. Let's shoot a Molotov up there, they should be freaking out. I believe they'll try and peek me whilst you come up behind them. Nice job.
Dropped. Front. Just waiting for this guy. Yep. Got him.
Safe zone.
Ready? Oh, I thought you were going round. Ah! I
Got
thought
him.
you were going to catch him.
I got him, don't worry.
Enemy UAV overhead. Relocating the safe zone.
90 sniper.
Super weak, super weak. He's pushing me.
Well,
Straight ahead of me.
you got soul. Oh god, he pushed me.
I got him.
Crazy guy.
Me in.
Killed him instantly. What the hell?
Good stuff.
There's another guy.
All right, I've got you.
Did you get him?
No, 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 no. Heal up.
I stunned him. Got hit marker.
Oh, behind.
Nice.
We're out of time. Scrub the contract.
Nice. There's one outside too.
Enemy here. Down. Get go. You're gonna be fine.
Okay guys, that's my build for you today. I hope you enjoy these guns as much as I do. The M4 and MP5 duo has always been a favourite of mine, and it's a shame so many people sleep on it now with the Cold War guns being meta. But hopefully you enjoyed the video nonetheless. Don't forget to check out our other videos. We have all types of content on this channel, something for everyone. Check out the Adamo socials down below and keep up to date with the latest in gaming news. Don't forget to subscribe and like the video. I'm Cami, you can check me out on my Twitch. That's CHTO_Cami. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.